Oh, hello, good evening. How's it going? How are you, Ark? Nice to see you. How's your sleep? I feel like all you said was like good night on the Discord and then you left. Let me quickly set up. I felt particularly excited to stream today. Ready to play Professor Layton. Is this the same hat or did you finally draw one? It's the same hat. It's the same one. I felt like, you know, it's good as is, right? I don't have to fix it. Right? I mean, it works, doesn't it? I don't know, I think it's kind of funny, it's so scuffed. Felt groggy when I woke up, man. Like it wasn't a restful sleep. Alright. Here we go, here. Game audio is on. Okay. I never have a restful sleep, never. Do you think? I don't know, like what could it be? Is it, do you have... Are there things disrupting your sleep? Or do you sleep too much, perhaps? We've played this game for 11 hours and we've done nothing. Okay. Our story so far. All of the above. Are you gonna try to improve your sleep at all? Our story so far. The professor and Luke continue their investigation around Saint Mystere for the Golden Apple. Conversations with the Baron's associates lead the pair to the grave of the Baron's former wife. In addition, the two recover a part of Baron Reinhold's personal journal. Regardless of this, Luke and Layton are no closer to understanding just what the Golden Apple is. The menacing tower at the edge of Saint Mystere has roused the professor's suspicions. Eager to investigate further, Luke and Layton head in its direction. Nope, you're not gonna fix anything. Oh yeah, well, last time we were like, oh, there's a note on the ground, let's read it. I'll save it for next time, right? That's what I said. Oh, what's that on the ground? It appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Leave it to me, Professor. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Violet's passing, and he shows no signs of recovering. The boss hasn't been himself, is that the Baron? You also still have the longest path and picture puzzles, don't worry, we'll get to them eventually. That's why I've decided to make one. I'll make one as a tribute to Lady Violet. I'm sure it'll put a smile on his face. Yes. Now it makes sense. Could our mystery author be... him? I worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over Saint Mystere, I see a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. I feel like I didn't process anything I just read there. That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say that this goes deeper than we thought. Alright. Oh! Hidden puzzle. Look! It's a hidden puzzle! Painting a cube... Okay. Okay, what's this? Okay. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all the faces that touch are different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Also assume that you can't leave any sides of the square blank. What? Okay, wait. Blank cube. You need to paint this cube so that all faces that touch are different colors. We have 3 colors of paint. How many ways can you leave the paint? I mean, how many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Different pattern, not the same pattern. With the colors rearranged. Okay. Wait, can we mix the colors or is that too complicated? Okay. How should we do this? Can we make a cube is like this? Considering it's this game, you probably can. Oh no, it's too many though, isn't it? I don't want to think about this. I have to think about this in 3D, don't I? Okay, we have 3 colors of paint. So the same color doesn't touch, right? This is one solution, isn't it? Okay, but how many ways can you paint the cube so it satisfies the above condition? Okay, this is one way. I'm gonna say 9, you're just gonna guess. Oh, because it's 3 colors? Okay, if... I think about this logically, okay. I have to draw my little cube thing like a bunch of times. I remember, there's no math involved, right? Okay, we'll just try, alright? Oh my god, okay. So if the top and bottom are blue, we can do something like this, right? Is there any other combination like this? I think that's it for if the blue is on the top and bottom. Okay. What if blue is here? Here. Okay, now if we do like the red in the same position, then it will be like as the as the yellow that we just did. That's another 2 solutions. So that's 6. Great game, hello Milky Madness, how's it going? It's a great game indeed. I enjoy Professor Layton. Are you a fan? You, I'm doing good. That's good. Oh no. Should I just guess 6? Spend an entire school trip playing this back in the day. Ah, that's fun. A school trip? Was it better than the school trip? To play Professor Layton? Okay, I'm gonna guess 6. Let's see if it's right. It says each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. Is this correct? Also, I'm still not sure if they want me to mix the colors or not. Okay, we'll guess 6, but we'll see.
Well, here's my guess.
Did all you do is rearrange? I don't know! Does that count as rearranging? All rotate or color swap versions of particular painting scheme count as the same pattern? All rotated or color swapped versions of a particular painting scheme? Wait, so did are mine all color swapped? What do you want me to do? Do I have to mix the colors? What is it talking about? I don't know! You need to paint the cubes and all the faces that touch are different colors. So, do those 6 patterns I just did count as 1? Okay. We're gonna mix. I think you have to mix? Yeah, we're gonna mix them. We're gonna mix them, so that means we have... So we have the blue, red, yellow... But if we mix them, aren't the possibilities infinite at that point? Like, wouldn't it be infinite? Oh, Kika! Hello! Kiku, you're back? You were missed? Oh, thank you. How you been? How's your weekend? Yasin, what do you mean, Yasin? Okay, it's the solution 1. If all my rearranged versions, the 6 patterns I thought up of, count as 1, does that mean the answer is 1? Because doesn't mixing them count as, like... Isn't it infinite possibilities? I can get, like, blue, blue-green, and then, like, greenish-blue, and then it'd be, like, different. Good, just moved out of my old apartment, now unpacking. Bro, good luck unpacking. I'm, like... very bad at unpacking. I'm just too lazy. Yeah, good luck. Hope it goes smoothly, like you can arrange everything nicely. I'm gonna say 1. Just to see.
How does this sound?
Thank you, I need all the luck I can get. Yes, yes. Oh, Chariot, hello! How's it going? I'm sorry your stream didn't work out. I saw your tweet and I was like, oh, I'll play it in the background. But I saw you weren't streaming anymore. Well, hopefully your internet works out next time. If you have to paint the cube with 3 colors and your only choice is to paint opposing sides of the cube the same color, Rotating the cube proves that you're really just reusing the same idea of painting opposite sides the same color. Ah, okay. Guys, I was right, it was 1. The answer's always 1 or 0 in Layton. Next time I'll make it work. Yes, yes, I look forward to it. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot. Yeah, okay, Luke. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, hint coin. Hint coin, okay. Sorry, dearie, but I don't have any puzzles for you right now. Why not stick around for a chat? I'm sorry, madam, but I think we'd better get moving. I'll go puzzle game. We just started, but we're heading to the tower at the top of the screen. That menacing tower. That's where we're going. To solve a mystery. I think this is a dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, that tower sure looks awfully ominous, doesn't it? Boss battle puzzle might be. Seeing it up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a closer look at this wall. There might be more to it than meets the eye. Oh, cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
What?
What? Who's this?
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say. Huh? Why not? What are you hiding?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower? Huh?
Oh, wait!
He's gone. What in the world was that about? Huh? Was that a ticket? Professor, what's this? A Ferris wheel ticket? Oh wait, hold on, let's look. A Ferris wheel ticket? Very curious indeed. Luke, that girl may have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. Is that true, Layton? Are you just assuming? Not everything has to be a puzzle. But why would she want to help us? Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't shake the feeling that she's trying to help us. Well, I was literally about to say a gentleman's intuition, and then Luke's just like, well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around the park's Ferris wheel. Oh, yeah, that's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. Oh, did he plant that ticket? You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time for you to disappear. Yo, he's gonna assassinate Layton. For good. The elusive tower. Okay, so we didn't get to go in the tower. Visit the park. No boss battle though. Any drinks or snacks tonight? I have a new one I haven't tried. My first time trying it. Something or nothing. Yuzu seltzer. It's not bad. It's British, I think. It says it's from the UK. Alright. Visit the park. Any hidden things? Okay, let's go. A puzzle? It seems that Destiny has decided I show you this puzzle. Will you triumph or will the gaping maw of fate swallow you whole? Be Dude, I almost didn't sign up for the print. I saw you reacted with like an emoji in Discord, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Chariot's gonna sign up. A wire cube. You want to create a cube out of metal wiring using the fewest number of wires possible. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Don't worry about how one wire will connect to the next, because you'll use a soldering iron later on. What's the fewest number of wires required to complete the task as described above? Oh, but yes, if anyone wants a print from me, sign up in the Discord. The link in the Discord. Okay, you want to create a cube. Fewest number of wires possible. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. 2. You're guessing 2? Why is everything a cube lately? I don't know. What do I just do? Hold on. Wait, I need a bigger cube than this one. I need a big cube so I can see it. This cube is so crooked. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so how many wires do we need? You can bend the wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Four? That's one guess. 4? But maybe we can do better than that. Okay, 1. That's 1. 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on, am I doing this correctly? I have to think about this in 3D. 1. 4. I just guessed 4. Everything I get is 4. Wait, what if? What if? Is it too complicated to cross like through the center? We like cross through the center and make it 1? Maybe that's too complicated. Let's do 4.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
You need 4 wires to make the cube. 3 straight lines make up each of the cube's 8 corners. At least 1 wire must terminate at each corner. Since there are 8 corners, you need 8 wire ends to deform things properly. Each wire has 2 ends, so the total number of wires needed is 4. Okay, sure. Goodness, I can't believe you solved it. It was meant to be. I tell you what, since you went and solved my puzzle, I'll read your palm. Give me your hand now. It seems that calamity follows you wherever you go. Try your best to stay out of harm's way. Well, that's not good, is it? Calamity follows. Ooh, a globe. Give it to Layton. Do y'all believe in fortune-telling stuff like that? I think it's interesting. You sure it can interest you? Nice cut of veal? It's a veal deal. Haha, we read that last time. He said a pun about worst. Like the sausage, and then like I was at work and I saw we had like bratwurst and I was like, oh, what was that pun again? But I couldn't remember it. I only believe in fortune telling when it benefits me. That's how I feel. Like you read the horoscope and it's like the really generic horoscope, right? And it's just like, oh, blah blah blah. And sometimes like, nah, that ain't me. But then other times it's so vague. It's just I'm like, oh, that's just like me, for real, you know. Oh, the sliding puzzle was here, wasn't it? Should we do the sliding puzzle? The apple sliding puzzle, the worm's dream. Okay, I'll attempt it. I like apples. Apples are good. Or are you talking about the computer or the iPhone? You know, this is gonna take forever. I'm leaving. Oh my god, I haven't heard this song forever. I like to eat apples and bananas. I haven't heard that in so long. Ah, I didn't mean to go in here. And what do you do? Do you replace the vowels? It's forever stuck in my head. Plays in your head rent-free. Have you ever seen how royalty is supposed to eat bananas? No? I don't think so. Do they eat it in a strange way? Ah, what a dump. This park is a dump. So strange, really? Alright, let's visit the park. This park has been closed every time we've come by. Why do you suppose that is, Professor? I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps we should ask someone at the town hall. The abandoned park. Does the park hold the way into the tower? Search the park grounds to find out. Okay. A puzzle? Back for another match, eh? I just knew you two were a bunch of chess fanatics. Nevertheless, this one won't be easy, even for a pair of chess fiends like you. Too many queens, too. Alright. Queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 5 queens on this chessboard. There's a catch though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Alright, we'll give this a try. We did the 4x4 board last time, so I guess it's the 5x5 board this time. Oh, that doesn't work. This one's in the way. Okay, I think this works, right? I hope so, at least.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day!
Very nice! This one was a bit tougher than the 4x4 version, wasn't it? There's more than one answer for this puzzle. If you really want the challenge, search for alternate solutions. No thanks. No time for that. Wowzers! Looks like I'm gonna have to think up a harder puzzle if I want to stump you. Can't wait for you two to see my next puzzle. Ah, we got a painting scrap. Okay, the town hall. What's that you say? The gate to the park is locked shut? No, that's impossible. We've employed a caretaker who should have everything up and running. Well, they're clearly slacking off. Be that as it may, the gate is locked shut, and we can't gain entrance to the place. Would you please open it for us? That sort of thing is a job of the park caretaker. I strongly advise you go find him. Who is he, though? Well, where do you think we might find this caretaker? Now that's a good question, isn't it? Managing the park is the caretaker's duty. But who knows who manages the caretaker? I can't say. It's not one of my duties. Aren't you the town hall person? Shouldn't you be, like, holding your employees accountable? What a bureaucracy! He manages the town's sewer systems as well. Now, unless you have some form you need to fill out, I strongly advise you to beat it. Gosh, he's rude. Yeah, he's rude. He's mean. The sewers. Unpleasant as it might be, it is one place we haven't searched yet. Perhaps we'll find a clue to our mystery down there. I've only seen one manhole in town. Oh, right! The one on the path to the park. Well, it's a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Off we go! Y'all, we're going into the sewers. Would y'all voluntarily go into the sewers? Any hidden puzzles around here? Alright, let's just go to the sewers. I wonder if there's puzzles in the sewers. I'm sure there will be. If not, Luke and Layton will be like, you see that? That reminds me of a puzzle. That rat reminds me of a puzzle. That mutant ninja turtle reminds me of a puzzle. What? The manhole's already open. Just go down in. You found a charm. I vaguely remember this guy. Is he in other games too? I don't remember. I want to meet the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then go into the sewers. You may find them. Excuse me? Are you by any chance the park caretaker? No. I am an explorer of El Mundo. El Mundo? Right now, I'm trying to familiarize myself with the local culture. In the sewer? Oh, well, please pardon my mistake then. Have a pleasant day, sir. Oh, wait one momento, s'il vous plaît. I just saw a man in work clothes pass here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? He could be. Which way did he go? Probably to the right. Arrow? Maybe it was the left. I see. Are you feeling alright? You seem a bit directionally challenged for being an explorer. I just arrived here after years of world travel. Je ne sais pas the local geography here, that's all. I see. In that case, please forgive me for making another assumption. Now please excuse us, as we need to get going. Wait! Which way to the Villaggio? Villaggio? Donde está the train station? We just abandoned this man. Why was he in the sewer? Alright. Left or right? I mean, it looks like left has like a doorway that leads to the light on the map on the screen, top screen. What did they say, go right or left? I forget already. The caretaker? What? It's on the left side. Oh, it's Stash and Scarfin. Do you have a puzzle for us? Why is he here? Why are you in the sewer? Well, don't you look surprised? I bet you didn't expect to see me in a place like this, eh? The river that encircles most of Saint Mystere is right past this pipe. But don't you getting any ideas? You can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions of returning to the rest of the world and settle down here! In the sewer? I suppose it's a tough transition to make. Here's a puzzle to help get you situated. Which boxes to move? Sewers is where us youngsters hang out nowadays. Where the teenagers hang out, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hang out. No, what is this? Okay, in preparation for your big move, you've packed your belongings into 20 boxes. This is just like you, Kika, didn't you just move? And arrange them as shown below. With everything packed, you are now ready to label each box with its contents. In order to do so, though, you'll need to move a few boxes around. How many of the boxes can't be labeled without rearranging the stack? Three? The Layton game is clairvoyant. To 3 boxes. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? Okay. Alright, that cuts through the bottom. You know, I'll just visualize it here. Okay, that face has 7 boxes, right? Far back. That's 1, 2, I think it's 3. I think I see where you're getting 3, right? In the very center. The box, okay. Oh my god, my nuts. The box under this one, and behind this one, right? Or is it a trick, perhaps? I'll say 3.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Quite right. Moving down from the top level, you have 1, 4, 6, and 9 boxes. The only boxes you can't access without rearranging things are the 3 indicated in the above picture. Yes. Hehehe, well done. I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of guy. So hurry up and get settled already. Saint Myster's happy to have you. Sir, we're not gonna live in the sewers. Sorry to break it to you. Wait, what? Can we leave this way? Oh. This is the entrance. This is where the drawbridge should be. I certainly didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. Look, Luke, there's my automobile. 50 picarets. Okay, weekend getaway. Get away. Ah, no, I see numbers. Okay. You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles, and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming home on the exact same roads, your girlfriend drove the first 150 miles, and then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. So what is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? So we don't know the total amount of miles, right? You drove 180 miles, and the girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Came home on the same exact roads. She drove the first 150, and you finished the ride. What is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Ask ChatGPT, bruh. We can't give up this quickly. Okay. So we don't... What is the difference in miles? We don't know the total for the entire trip. Because we don't know if we drove 180 and then she drove like 10, right? Or then she drove 150 and then we drove like 30. Like, we don't know, right? What is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? It's 0, right? Because if it's a round trip... Wait, no, hold on. that's only assuming... Never mind. I was gonna say it was 0 because if it's a total trip, bro, I can't talk. If it's a total trip, then isn't it like 0? But no, I don't know, because it's like... It can't be, because we drove different amounts, so... Triple amount, bro. Nah, it can't be 0. Wait, okay, hold on. What is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Nah, it can't be 0. For a second I was like, oh, what if it's 0? But no. But I don't know how else to approach it. We don't know the total. Should I just guess 0? It can't be 0 though, I don't think so. I bet you the first hint will say, you don't need math for this. Ain't no way it's 0. Let's check the first hint. Distance both to and from your destination were exactly the same. On the way there, you drove 180. And on the way home, you drove 180 minus 150. On the way home, you drove one way minus 150 miles. They're telling us to make an equation. Solve for x. 180 plus... wait, and the way back would be total equals... Well, what did this hint say? Way home, you drove one way minus 150 miles. Okay, because we're finding out how many we drove, right? I look at another hint. Think about the distance your girlfriend drove. On the way there, she drove one way minus 180 miles. On the way home, she drove 150 miles. The total distance each person drove must include the trip out and a trip back. If you combine the earlier information about each leg of the trip, you'll see that your girlfriend drove a total of one way minus 30 miles. I wouldn't be surprised if it is 0 because it'll say something like 180 plus 150. What was it telling me to do? On the way, you drove 180 miles. One way, okay. So one way minus 180. She drove one way minus 180. On the way home, she drove 150. You'll see that your girlfriend drove a total of one way minus 30 miles. They're really focused on that minus 30. My brain doesn't like this kind of puzzle. I'm so sleepy. I go my mirror. Have a good night, Chariot. Thank you for stopping by and watching stream. I don't think I can do this puzzle. Have fun, Kiku. And Arc, night, everybody. Have a good night, Chariot. Take it easy. We're not doing this puzzle. Don't get discouraged. Collect your thoughts and try again. Okay, this must be the sewer/park caretaker. Sylvain? Oh, there. Now what can I do you fellows for? You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening up the gates to the park for us? Well, how could I refuse two curious lads such as yourselves? Well, I'd like to open up for you, but I've got to finish this repair job here before I do anything. Is there anything we can do to help then? Funny you should mention that. If I could just figure out the area on this map, I'd be done in a jiff. You any good with things like that? Why, yes. I am the professor. Squares and circles. Okay. Sylvain brought you this diagram to see if you can help him with it. Several circles and squares are pictured in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? What? How many times larger is the area of the blue square compared to the red square? Oh no, is that 3 times larger? How am I supposed to know? Okay, so they want... This is the blue square. This is the red square. Because this circle and square... They share the same, like, radius, right? So, those are the same. But then what about... How many times larger? There's no unit of measurement. Wait, so this square, right? The same length, like with this circle. And then this circle is the same as, the square here. Base of this circle. You know, I don't know what this means. Okay. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? Is it 3 times larger? Or 2 times larger? I don't know. Did you see the circle that touches the sides of the blue square? A smaller square sits inside the circle and touches it. Since the square is smaller than the circle, you can rotate it within the circle. Okay, but how does that help me? Since the square is smaller than the circle, you can rotate it. What does that have to do with the puzzle? Because it's saying, I think it's saying that, like, this circle and this square, the square is like the same length as the circle, right? Same length. But I don't know what that means. I don't know how to gauge that. What does that mean? I guess a number. I guess 3. Part of me wants to say 3. I don't know why. 3. It doesn't look 3 times larger. I don't know. I'll just submit it.
Luke, here's my answer.
Okay, what's the hint here?
How embarrassing.
Bro, look at this. You don't need to work any high-level math to figure this out. We've been trying to solve this with this one with cold hard math, you might want to try more simple approach too. Yeah. Cause this square and this circle like fit in each other. Alright, Ark, we'll go with 2. I have a good feeling.
That should do it.
If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees, its corners will touch the sides of the large blue square. At the same time, you notice that this rotation has made it so that the red square's corners now make contact with the middle square. Have trouble visualizing rotation, try drawing on your screen. Is it 4 times larger? Alright, so they're saying to do this. So this is supposed to be the light bulb moment. Nothing's happening. My brain forgot to pay the electric bill, so no light bulb moment here, bruh. No light bulb moment. You have to like get on a bike and generate the electricity yourself for the light bulb moment to happen. We guessed 2 times larger, we guessed 3 times larger. How many times larger is the area of the blue square? It's asking about the area, right? Are these equally sized triangles? Or this is don't make it too complicated. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. Is it 4 times larger? Guys, I don't know anything about numbers.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle.
Okay, what is the actual thing? If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes quite apparent. The middle square has half the area of the large blue square, and the little red square has half the area of the middle square. Therefore, the little red square is 1/4 the size of the blue square. Huh? The blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. What? Yeah. Yeah, I get it, yeah. Yeah, yes. Yes. Fine work, the both of you. Soon as I take care of this busted main, I'll open that gate for you. My logic works too though, right? Right? Didn't my logic work? There, that'll take care of this mess. Now let's open up the park, eh? Oh, we got a painting scrap. You don't need hard math. Also, this game. Angles! Angles. Just hold on 1 second here. There we are. The park is yours to explore now. Professor, we're in! Thank you. You've been of a great help, caretaker. Ha ha ha! I hardly need thanking, sir. After all, this is me job. Way back when, I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers, they don't care a whit for me park. For me park. I'm glad you fellows stopped by. It's the first time in a while I've had to do me job. Bro, he's just been slacking this whole time. This is why the park's all dirty and covered in trash. Alright, let's get in the park. We can ride the Ferris wheel. This park is kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said. It seems that no one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Really, nobody wanted to go to the park? Now on to business. Let's give the grounds around the Ferris wheel a once-over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. Hint coin? Oh, charm? Hint coin? Hint coin? It's always in the trash can and chimneys, guys. What's this? Oh my! What is it, Professor? Look at this poster! The picture appears to be the same as the one on the ticket we picked up. It looks like it's been posted here for ages! It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Oh! Hey, isn't that... Yes, I thought so. That's the little Flora in the middle of the picture, isn't it? That's the girl in the portrait at the Reinhold Manor. But younger. She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in Reinhold Manor. It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this entire amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving. Right you are, Professor. Okay. A map of the park is yellowed with age. Okay, time to explore. What's this? Look at this, Professor! It was lying on the ground. It appears to be a scrap of notepaper. Would you read it aloud for me? Sure thing, Professor. Alright, let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secret. Secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. An entire amusement park just for her. Yep, it certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me. The young miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young miss, she's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. The page ends there. Baron Reinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fates can be so cruel. He's got a puzzle for us again. Oh you lads again, eh? How do you like me park? Lovely, isn't it? A bit abandoned, isn't it? The sun's shining bright today and I'm in fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites. In a hole. What? Okay, hold on. A tennis ball has rolled away down into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has sharp bends in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make matters worse, the ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball out isn't an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer in 5 letters. We have something common to get the ball out? Is it a body part, perhaps? No, a hand. We can't put our hand down there, I guess. That's not 5 letters. You have something incredibly commonplace on hand you can use to get the ball out. Water? Perhaps it's water. You put the water in, the ball will float up. Should I guess water? Would that perhaps be a good guess? Water. Okay, I'll guess water.
There we go.
Every puzzle has an answer. That's correct. Theoretically, you could use any liquid in which tennis balls can float, but water is the liquid you would most likely have on hand. Have handy. Since the ground is hard clay, there's a little chance of water getting absorbed into the surrounding earth. The ball should come up with little difficulty. Aha! You're quite the solver, aren't you? Ah yes, getting back to me park, it hasn't been properly maintained, and parts are just rotting away. If something looks old and broken, do the smart thing, lads, and stay away from it. A violin? Can Luke play the violin? Okay, starting to feel like home. A globe, I suppose I might give it a spin once in a while. Neat, now I can brush up on my geography. Maybe Luke should have that. Violin, perfect, I'm learning the violin back at home. Violin, I wonder if an old thing like that still sounds good. Okay, this can go to Luke. I suppose it adds a hint of mystery to any room. Does no one want this mysterious bottle? This is what I need to brighten things up here. I guess we'll go with that arrangement for now. How about the painting? Slowly coming together, perhaps. Oh, maybe this should go on the side. Should I go the other way? Maybe we should go like this. Oh? Slowly coming together. Definitely like a portrait of somebody, right? We're slowly getting closer to solving this one. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems this shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. Oh, it's locked. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. Charm. It says, don't throw trash in the lake. Here's the Ferris wheel. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke? No, not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all. That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? And then does this go back to here? No, we haven't looked at here yet. This place is so run down and looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you see in the circuses. Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival. So why was it left to rot here in Saint Mystère? I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides the clue to finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. Here's that no one is working in the shop. Of course not, Luke. Who would be here? Oh, charm. Oh, that looks like a big top circus. Circus Big Top. No one seems to be inside. Thank you, Arc, for the stretch. Thank you for the posture check. No shrimping. No shrimping allowed in chat. Keep your back straight. And then you were to hydrate. I don't know if I like this drink. Maybe I just don't like yuzu that much. I don't know. I like yuzu in some things, but I guess I just don't like it as a drink like this. Mild shrimping. As long as it's not a full shrimp, I'll accept it. No puzzle here? No hidden puzzle? Huh? Wait, we didn't get to investigate this area though. So in the end, that ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless. So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. No, I'm sure your intuition's correct, Layton. Aren't you a gentleman? Come, let's head back to the heart of Saint Mystere and search for our next lead. Cutscene, but I didn't get to investigate the Ferris wheel.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What on earth?
Oh, bro, I forgot about this.
Get away, Luke! Run!
Bruh, that Ferris wheel is like onto them.
Look, it's chasing after us!
That's preposterous!
Like a heat-seeking missile, right? Bruh.
Blast.
Bruh. Could you imagine running away from a Ferris wheel? Rolling after you. Phew. And here we see a wild Ferris wheel in its natural habitat chasing one of its prey. Humans. Bruh, Ferris wheels eat humans? But why do we ride the Ferris wheel then? Is it revenge? Ferris wheel revenge? Whew. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed! Like a Nat Geo documentary, yeah. The wild Ferris wheel. Who knew Ferris wheels could be so dangerous? Well, now we can get in. It's no longer locked. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. It just destroyed it, no biggie. If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be rubble too. Oh my. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? What? Now what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could mean This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Come. Let's go. I'm right behind you, Professor. Let's go. I wonder why that Ferris wheel tried to run us down. Apparently to eat you, Luke. Bro, look at this. Oh, a hidden puzzle. That poor Ferris wheel is totally destroyed now. That reminds me, Luke. Have you heard of this wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel riddle. I mean, yeah, Ferris wheel riddle. 50 pick carrots. Ah, okay. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the Ferris wheel in that time period? The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. But we don't know. Do people get on and off after one rotation? The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? I would assume, yeah? we keep track of that though? Does that mean like... Does that mean is the Ferris wheel in continuous rotation? Or does it stop for people to get on and off? Is it one of those ones where you just walk on and jump off? Because the really big Ferris wheels do that. You just gotta like quickly run on and run off. So it's operating for 30 minutes. Reminds me of those continuous elevators. They have continuous elevators. Am I thinking about this correctly? 10 two-seater cars. Okay, if we're thinking about it. First person gets on, right? That means what, it takes 10 minutes for people to get on? But then after each rotation, so that's one full rotation, right? And these people get off. And then get replaced by more people. The elevators are really small, like only one person can fit. And one goes up and another goes down. Really? Wow, only one person? Isn't that kind of scary? I guess, claustrophobic? If it's only big enough for one person? So, okay, so after one rotation, another set of people get on? So would I have to do like 20 people times 3 rotations? Takes 10 minutes? Wait, hold on. Every minute? One car rotates through the exit platform every minute. Wait, hold on, did I misread that? One car rotates through the exit platform every minute. Does that mean it takes a minute from this one to this one? Like that takes a minute? 1 minute, 1 minute? Or is that saying like this entire rotation's 1 minute? I think it's from each car, right? Car to car. One car rotates through the exit platform every minute. I look at a hint. You may think all you have to do is add a few things up, but there's a trick to this problem that's easy to overlook. Think about the way a Ferris wheels have to work. 2 people catch the first ride of the day. How much time will pass before they get off the ride? "10 minutes, right?" It's 10 minutes. I say 60? Should I just guess? Should I just guess 60 people? What if it's gonna be wrong? I have a feeling. But I just wanna, I don't know, maybe we'll just try it. I think I'm missing some things. A car comes once a minute for 30 minutes. 2 people can ride in each car. It certainly sounds simple, but it's awfully easy to overlook some important facts surrounding this problem. Think hard about this one. We're skedaddling. Alright, time to go meet the Ninja Turtles. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. And it's cold too. Burn. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Bucket. Hint coin. This. Oh, what is this? Look, there is a sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I'd wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Which way? The path you are on forks to the left and right in front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture, like the yellow one on the right on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size as the one pictured below. Okay, so it's like the star one, right? Okay, where is it? My eyes are drawn to this triangle right here. I don't think that's it. Gonna run to the store, but hopefully I'll be back in time. Have fun at the store, Kika. Be safe running to the store. And thank you for stopping by. Alright, time to look for this arrow. I don't know, the arrow makes me think of like the FedEx logo. Because there's like an arrow hidden in there between the E and the X, right? Or something like that. Your gut feeling tells you that the sign reveals the direction you need to go, so it must be left or right. Right? Left or right? I don't know if that one's even. Let me look down at my iPad, maybe it'll give me a better perspective. I don't see it yet. Where is this arrow? I don't see it. Maybe it'll be very big. Very large arrow. Oh. Is it this? Is it this one?
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Why did it take me so long to find it? Well done, now you can move forward. There's our answer. We will proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Artisan's teapot. Go to Layton. Okay. Any hint coins? Anything? Okay, another puzzle perhaps? Look, Professor! There's a strange device on the door here. It seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Get the ball out too? Oh no. Okay, I like these kind of puzzles. This problem can be solved in as few as 14 moves. Okay. $50 picker. Seems to be difficult already. 14 moves? Ow. I feel like there's not much I can move in the first place. Bro, why am I stuck already? Oh, can I move this purple one here? Oh, okay.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay. Easier than it looks, isn't it? If you haven't done it yet, why not try to complete this puzzle in the minimum number of moves possible? We're moving on. That should do the trick. Painting scrap. Tentacle. That fit in here? No. No, we're going back. Okay. Alright, what's through here? Wow, I certainly didn't expect the room down here. Let's give it a thorough once-over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Ouch, hot hots. Luke's touching candles. What is he doing? Something's hidden behind here. Alright, so let's move the picture out of the way then. What's this here? Was that a key? It appears to be some sort of key. But what does it unlock? We won't know until we investigate further. But this shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be... It looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Luke, we need to head back to the large wall on the north side of St. Mystère. I have a hunch that it's more than a dead end. Hey, the tower key was added for mysteries. Wait, we didn't get to investigate the rest of the room. What if there's a hidden puzzle? Okay. Nothing to see here. Ah, look, a puzzle. Look at how old this picture is. Oh right, that reminds me of a good one. Would you like to hear it? Pattern matching. Oh god, what is this? Okay. Large shape below is made up of a pattern. A section of the shape has been removed. Of the options A, B, C, and D, which one should you insert into the large shape to complete the pattern? Oh, they rotated them, okay. Circle, square, X. Circle, square, X, circle, square, X. Square, X, circle. Square, X, circle. square, X, circle. Okay, circle, square, X. Circle, square, X. I think it's B. Is it B? X, and then square, X, circle. And circle, square, X, and the last one should be square. Okay, it's B.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Critical thinking is the key to success. Excellent. Gee, I didn't think it was that easy. Bone china teacup. Layton can have that. Now what British gentleman could do without a teapot? Teacup makes me yearn for a nice cup of Earl Grey. My brother needed the room right as I was talking about the elevators. How many puzzles did I miss? I don't know. Couple? Basically, we are in the sewers. And then we found a key to possibly the tower. I guess now we're going back to the village. But welcome back, Arch. Oh no, not this puzzle again. Let's go investigate that dead end right away. Alright, Luke. But first let's make a quick stop by the inn. There's something I need to check on there. Why the inn, Professor? It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying the scoundrel is back at the inn. Oh yeah, didn't the innkeeper say, there was a person who was really messy? So you already have an idea about who's behind this? Aha! Piqued your interest, have I? Chapter 8. The Shadowy Intruder. Someone's been obstructing the investigation. Find the troublemaker and continue work on the case. Oh, I didn't mean to go into the sewer. Wait, this is not the inn. Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Oh yeah, a whole Ferris wheel tried to attack us. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers, certainly. Hang on for just a moment while I go fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I set them down around here somewhere. Their problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you. Just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what was in those papers anyway, Professor? Oh, it's Raymond. Yoo-hoo, Professor Layton. Raymond, and what do we owe you this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Reynold Manor. The inspector, I mean. Ahoo, ahoo. Who? He and Lady Dahlia waits your arrival at Reynold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. No one has any puzzles for us? The mysterious girl. You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? Ah, she's gone. Anything in here? Who, if it isn't Professor Layton? Judging by your expression, it seems you haven't found a golden apple. You look terribly tense, Professor. Perhaps this small puzzle will help. Ahoo, listen you up. Over the river. Oh my god, not this again. Okay. Help Stash and Scarfin move the wolf, sheep, and cabbage from one side of the river to the other while obeying the following rules. In addition to the captain, the raft can only support one animal or one item at once. When Stash and Scarfin isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep. And you'll have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage when Stash and Scarfin isn't around. If you let the sheep have its way, you have to start over. You can shuttle the raft back and forth as many times as you like, but the shortest solution will take 7 moves. Stash and Scarfin must pilot the raft. Okay. Wow, we did it in the minimum number of moves. Pretty good, right? Big brain. 7 moves? How did you fare 7 moves, game? I did it. That was masterful. I expected nothing less from the great Professor Layton. Ahoo. Hey, thanks, Scrap. Thank you, Ark, for the 15 bits. Nice hat, thank you, Phoenix. It's what makes me smart at these puzzles. But how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Do these fit together? I guess they do. Doing fine, killing some time before sleeping. Take it easy, alright? Take it easy. Oh, we're getting so close to solving this. Okay, look, we're getting super close. Oh my god, look at this. We only have 4 scraps left. Making progress. Or anything. Hint coin! Oh, hint coin. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in, everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. Alright. If you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. So close, I know, right? We're almost there. We found a charm. Talk to the inspector. Ah, Mr. Layton. Thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chelmy? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. What? You are responsible for Simon's death. What? What do you mean? Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Look at Layton's smile. Nonsense. Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? The vase? Layton, I didn't kill Simon. Smiley face. I didn't kill him. It wasn't me. The vase saw on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. Someone at the market gave this to us, right? The vase? All the forensic evidence I gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. What? The vase didn't break or anything? That's 100% a Kiku thing. What do you mean? What do you mean? I would never kill anybody on purpose. Our killer was no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Oh, he's doing the point. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton. It's just like Ace Attorney. Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer. What? If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? Yeah, what is he doing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, eh? Come on, out with it. Where were we? Were we walking around town? I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village. Huh. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. We haven't even found the golden apple. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too. How does he know that? We found that in the underground sewers. How do you know that? The Layton smile, look at him. It seems that you're intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. It's true. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me. I wonder how many people he wrongfully convicted. Oh boy. Professor Chelmy's reputation is on the line here. Oh, cutscene time.
Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning? Isn't it obvious? If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down!
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
He's like growling like a dog. I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. What was Inspector Chelmy's favorite food again? Oh, I'm supposed to actually answer this? What was Chelmy's favorite food? He likes, sweet stuff, right? Sandwich on buttered bread, hot juicy beef, roast beef, fresh cake. It's cake, right? This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters. That wasn't an option. And yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potatoes fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chelmy's wife is Emily, not Amy. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Grr. Out with it then. Who are you, and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? To be fair, sometimes I forget my own name. What do you mean you forget your own name? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to Saint Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is Saint Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. Oh yeah, how did he get in, This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? I forgot my own name because everyone calls me by a nickname. That's true. Nickname. When did the drawbridge shut down? During our search for Claudia, after Raymond went missing. This morning after we received the inspector's summons. Was it during the search for Claudia? The cat? Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. Huh. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village. Particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Chelmy, when did you actually first set foot in Saint Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? Here. While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon the key, there wasn't a soul in the area save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now let me see if I got this all right. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinald Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? Huh. Yeah. What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just astounded at how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my archenemy. Don Paulo, I've always despised you, Layton. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in Saint Mystere. But that will have to wait, since you saw through my disguise. Who died? Don Paulo. He's the guy who... He crashed into the village? We heard a loud sound. He crashed into the village in the beginning. Through some aircraft. So that's how he was able to get in. You haven't caught on yet, but Saint Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. Yeah. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. Yeah. My business here for today has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paulo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Yeah. He skedaddled. Gosh. Property damage. He broke the window. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paulo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences was rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, was his personality. Though he was a genius, the man was evil. He's just an evil man. The science board banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Dang. Feels bad. Sneaking into Saint Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all the talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check the dead end from before, Luke. Chapter 8. We solved the shadowy intruder. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. Layton's such a Chad. Oh, Chalmy solved. So we now know why Chalmy is acting strange. What a shock! Who could have imagined that Don Paulo, self-proclaimed arch-enemy of the professor, was posing as the inspector in an effort to steal the Reinhold fortune? The true Inspector Chalmy never set foot in Saint Mystere and is probably at home in London enjoying tea and sweets right now. We back? Welcome back, Kika. How was your shopping adventure? Hope you're able to get what you needed. We just found the bad guy. Don Paulo was posing as Inspector Chalmy. And he was all like, Layton, you're my arch enemy. And Layton was like, bruh, I don't know who you are. Does this man have another puzzle for us? No. Still says the same thing. I'm simply shocked at this turn of events. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through him. Professor, I must say, I'm quite impressed at your cunning. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It would be my pleasure, madame. By the way, are you feeling alright? You look a bit pale. I awoke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have been really quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I will go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She says she had a dream of walking the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. Ready to tuck into bed? I don't blame you. We'll probably find one more puzzle and then wrap things up. Thank you for the stretch arc and a posture check. No shrimping. Thank you for the hydrate. No one else has a puzzle for us? Here's the puzzle. So sorry to bother you while you're busy. but you'd make an old man very happy by helping with this puzzle. Certainly, let's have a look. Laziest man on Earth? Behold! Before you sits the laziest man in the entire world, known far and wide for his aversion to physical activity. This slug has designed his house so that he can grab anything without leaving the comfort of his recliner. Using an elaborate set of tools, including a fishing rod, extendo arm, and high-energy magnets, this legendary loafer has put everything in the room within reach. However, despite his efforts, there's one place he can't reach without getting off his duff. Can you find that spot? Whoa, I didn't know I was in this puzzle. He's just like me. For real, for real. There's one place he can't reach without getting off his duff. Would that just be himself? He cannot reach his booty unless he gets out of his chair. There's like a bat flying around in here. There's a lizard. There's like a cockroach on the ceiling. Alright, would there be any place else besides himself? Or the bottom of his chair? His seat? Should we try this?
There we go.
That was wrong.
I suppose I thought...
Why would he have to get off his stuff? Think about it. Was it because I didn't put it on the chair itself? Is it the tea? Oh. Guys, I was close. That's right, there's no way for him to reach under his chair without getting off his rear end. Fishing rod, extendo arm, and magnet combo works well as it seems to. In the picture, this fellow may never get up again. Bro, there's just a mouse living under there. So that's the answer. In my heyday, I could have solved a puzzle like that before he could say cobblestone. My goodness, I guess I'm getting soft in my old age. A teak table. Guess I can go to Layton. Huh? Another puzzle? Okay, we'll do one more. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. Knots? In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. Oh my god, okay. Bruh, how am I supposed to know? Okay, definitely not B. B will not make a knot. I think A will make a knot, right? C will make a knot, maybe? And what about D? Yes for D?
I think I've got it. I was sure I had it.
Okay, which one is it? Hold on, let me actually look at my iPad. Look closer. A. You can mark multiple. I think A for yes or no. Will A make a knot? B definitely will not make a knot. Maybe D doesn't make one?
How does this sound? I'm so embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassed. Okay. What if it's none of them? Is it none of them?
I'm so embarrassed.
Ah my god, is it just A? Maybe D is one? I don't know. Just A. Let's try it.
Here's my guess.
Why is it not?
I'm so embarrassed.
It's C or D? C and D? Yo, I think we're just gonna try all the options at this point. Pizza here, pizza. You got pizza?
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
The only thing you need to do to solve this puzzle is look at it. However, the images themselves are complicated, so it's easy to get confused. It would be fun to test all the various configurations with actual pieces of rope. Phew, that puzzle is no pushover. It's a dead end. No two ways about it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here. I'd argue we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object. Oh, so this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there and give it a turn... Wow! Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. Chapter 9, A Tower's Secret. A path to the tower has been found. Scale the tower and solve all the mysteries of Saint Mystere. So that's another mystery solved about the key. Okay. I think that's a good spot to end. We started at... was that chapter 9? Oh my god, there's so many journal entries. Okay. End, yes. Time to end. We made some good story progress, I think. We're nearing the end. I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of the actual game, though. We're heading to the tower where hopefully all the mysteries will be solved. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching, everybody. It was fun. What's today? Today's Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody. Tomorrow is Discord movie night if anyone's interested. As always. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for watching, Kika. Appreciate that you came back after you went to run your errand. Very kind of you. Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Take it easy. That was cozy. Catch you later. Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Wouldn't miss it. Thank you. Alright, everybody. Have a good night or good rest of your day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.